Shamuel and Shaul arose early, and it was about the ascending of the dawn that Shamuel called to Shaul on the housetop, saying, Up, that I may send thee away. And Shaul arose, and they went out both of them, he and Shamuel, abroad. As they were going down at the end of the city, Shamuel said to Shaul, Bid the servant pass on before us. And he passed on. But stand thou still first, that I may cause thee to hear the word of God. Of the books called Shamuel, the first, chapter 10. Then Shamuel took the vial of oil, and poured it upon his head, and kissed him, and said, Is it not that Yahweh hath anointed thee to be prince over his inheritance? When thou art departed from me today, then thou shalt find 2 men by Rachel's sepulchre in the border of Benjamin at Thelethah, and they will say to thee, The donkeys which thou wentest to seek are found, and lo, thy father hath left off caring for the donkeys, and is anxious for you, saying, What shall I do for my son? Then shalt thou go on forward from thence, and thou shalt come to the oak of Tabor, and there they shall meet thee 3 men going up to the god to bite the hill, one carrying 3 goatlings, and another carrying 3 loaves of bread, and another carrying a bottle of wine. And they will salute thee, and give thee 2 loaves of bread, which thou shalt receive of their hand. After that thou shalt come to the hill of the god, which is the garrison of the Philistine, and it shall be, when thou art come thither to the city, that thou shalt meet a band of prophets coming down from the high place, with a nubble, and a timbrel, and a pipe, and a harp before them. And they will be prophesying, and the Spirit of Yahweh will come mightily upon thee, and thou shalt prophesy with them, and shalt be turned into another man. And it shall become, when these signs come for thee, effectuate thou what thy hand find, for the God is with thee. And thou shalt go down before me to the Gilgal, and behold, I will come down to thee to offer ascending offerings, and to sacrifice sacrifices of peace offerings. 7 days shalt thou tarry, till I come to thee, and show thee what thou shalt do. And it was so that, when he had turned his back to go from Shamuel, God gave him another heart, and all those signs came in that day. And when they came thither to the hill, behold, a band of prophets met him, and the Spirit of God came mightily upon him, and he prophesied among them. And it was, when all that knew him beforetime saw that, behold, he prophesied with the prophets, then the people said one to another, What is this which became for the son of Kish? Is Shaul also among the prophets? And one of the same place answered and said, And who is their father? Therefore it became a proverb, Is Shaul also among the prophets? And when he had made an end of prophesying, he came to the high place. And Shaul's uncle said to him and to his servant, Whither went ye? And he said, To seek the donkeys. And when we saw that they were not found, we came to Shamuel. And Shaul's uncle said, Tell me, I pray thee, what Shamuel said to you. And Shaul said to his uncle, he told us plainly that the donkeys were found. But concerning the matter of the kingdom, whereof Shemuel spoke, he told him not. And Shemuel called the people together to Yahweh to Mathepah, and he said to the children of Yisrael, Thus saith Yahweh, the God of Yisrael, I brought up Yisrael out of Mithraim, and I delivered you from the hand of Mithraim, and from the hand of all the kingdoms that oppressed you. But ye have this day rejected your God, who himself saveth you out of all your calamities and your distresses. And ye have said to him, Nay, but set a king over us. Now therefore present yourselves before Yahweh by your tribes and by your thousands. So Shemuel brought all the tribes of Yisrael near, and the tribe of Benjamin was taken, and he brought the tribe of Benjamin near by their families, and the family of the Matri was taken, and Shaul the son of Kish was taken, but when they sought him, he could not be found. Therefore they asked of Yahweh further, Is there yet a man to come hither? And Yahweh answered, Behold, he hath hid himself among the baggage. And they ran and fetched him thence. And when he stood among the people, he was higher than any of the people from his shoulders and upward. And Shemuel said to all the people, See ye him whom Yahweh hath chosen, that there is none like him among all the people? And all the people roared a rumbling roar, and then they said, Long live the king! Then Shemuel told the people the manner of the kingdom, and wrote it in a book, and laid it up before Yahweh. And Shemuel sent all the people away, every man to his house. And Shaul also went to his house, to Gabaa, and there went with him the host, whose hearts God had touched. But certain sons of worthlessness said, How shall this man save us? And they despised him, and brought him no present. But he was like one being silent. Then Nahash the Ammoni came up, and encamped against Yabesh Galaad. And all the men of Yabesh said to Nahash, Make a covenant with us, and we will serve thee. And Nahash the Ammoni said to them, On this condition will I make it with you, that all your right eyes be put out, and I will lay it for a reproach upon all Yisrael.